The Ben Heck Show is brought to you by Element 14, the electronic design community where you can connect and collaborate with top engineers from around the world. Join now at element14.com.
Dear diary that I write in every day. My coworkers just don't seem interested in what I have to say, even when I bring up the most interesting subjects.
Hey Ben, have you heard about the latest hip hobby? It's called copying books by hand. And what you do is you take a book and you meticulously measure each letter and then you replicate it on a blank piece of paper. I do this for every page.
Oh my Lanta, no one seems to get it. If only there was something I could do to make myself more interesting. Maybe if I became a superhero.
Hello and welcome back to the Ben Heck Show.
Ben, it's been feeling a lot like autumn outside. So you know what that makes me think of?
Going back to school?
Halloween!
Oh yeah, Halloween is coming up.
So I thought maybe we could do a wearables superhero costume.
Oh yeah, that combines costumes and electronics.
Yeah, so here's my thought.
Okay.
So if you're a superhero,
Hello, my name is David Benge and I'm a product solution developer here on the Adobe team. And I'm here to show you how to use Flex and Arduino to scare the neighborhood kids this Halloween. First off, I'm going to show you is a little trick that I've set up, and I'm going to put it on the front doorstep of my house. The skull here is a plastic skull. In the eye sockets, I've drilled 2 holes, and I put in 2 LEDs. In the nose socket, I've put in a light sensor. And at the base of the skull, I've put in a servo that gives me 180 degrees motion to the head. And it's all attached to a piece of cardboard. And we have this spooky netting to complete the effect. The idea is when the children come to my front door, and this is sitting on the opposite side of the light source, when they break the light plane, this will sense the light difference, kicking off the program in Flex and causing him to move his head and say spooky things.
Animated Halloween props are a lot of fun, but the props that you buy at the store have some major limitations. One problem is that each prop is activated by its own sensor, so it's difficult to get them to work together in unison. Another problem is that the built-in motion sensors aren't very effective. Most of them use light sensors that don't work very well in the dark. So I worked out a system that lets you control all your animated Halloween props with a single microcontroller. This lets you exactly choreograph how and when each prop will turn on. It also lets you use external sensors that you can customize for your setup. There are many different kinds of animated Halloween props, and they can all be hacked. But in this project, I'm going to focus on battery-powered props that have a test button. These props have a button somewhere on the package that lets you activate the programmed animation. By connecting to the terminals of this button, you can control the prop with an external circuit such as an Arduino. So, start by removing the switch from its housing.
Okay, after a little technical difficulties on my part, not on the part of the app, let's go red, because red is creepy.
Red. Red.
So fast. Now, what happens if I type chaos?
Type chaos, let's see what happens. It's pretty chaotic, huh?
I like it. It's pretty scary. Our neighbors may hate us by the time Halloween's over.
We might cause some seizures. That looks so cool.
I like it.
Hello, Princess. Can you come closer, please? Thy grace shines from land to sea. My princess, none is more beautiful than thee.
Hi, I'm going to show you how to make your own interactive magic mirror using that old PC or laptop you may have lying around. If you don't already have one, you're going to want to pick up a used LCD monitor. 15 inches is a good size to go with. You can get them for about 50 bucks. This particular one I have rotated 90 degrees, but I could have also mounted it the normal way as well. Then you're going to want to pick up a two-way mirror in an antique picture frame at your local